Feeling constantly drained isn't just about how hard you work or how much you sleep. The real key often lies in something called recovery. It's the period when your body repairs itself, and when that process is inefficient, fatigue becomes a constant companion. Think of your body like a construction crew. After a long day of building, which is like your daily physical and mental activities, the crew needs time and resources to repair tools, clear debris, and prepare for the next day. This is recovery. But what happens if the crew doesn't get the right materials or enough time? The next day's work suffers. That's what poor recovery does to your body. One of the biggest players in recovery is inflammation. When you exercise or even just go through a stressful day, you create tiny amounts of damage in your muscles and tissues. This is normal and actually signals the body to get stronger. The body responds with a temporary inflammatory process to clean up the damage. However, if your body's recovery systems aren't working well, this inflammation can stick around longer than it should. Chronic low-grade inflammation is like having a constant, low-level alarm bell ringing inside you. It requires energy to sustain, diverting resources that would otherwise be used to power your brain and muscles, leaving you feeling perpetually tired. Then there's the hormonal side of things. Your body has a finely tuned symphony of hormones that manage stress and recovery. The main stress hormone is cortisol. In a healthy cycle, cortisol is highest in the morning to wake you up, and gradually decreases throughout the day. But chronic stress and poor recovery habits can disrupt this rhythm. You might end up with high cortisol levels at night, making it hard to fall asleep, or flattened levels during the day, making you feel sluggish and unmotivated. When cortisol is out of whack, it messes with other hormones that regulate energy, mood, and metabolism. It's a chain reaction where one imbalance triggers another, and the end result is often a deep, unshakable feeling of exhaustion. Let's not forget about your nervous system. It has two main modes: the fight-or-flight sympathetic system and the rest and digest parasympathetic system. Your sympathetic system is your gas pedal, it gets you revved up for action. Your parasympathetic system is your brake, it calms you down and handles recovery. When you're not recovering properly, it's like your foot is constantly stuck on the gas pedal. Your body stays in a state of high alert, even when you're trying to relax. This constant sympathetic overdrive is incredibly draining. It burns through your energy reserves, prevents deep, restorative sleep, and keeps your muscles tense. You might be lying on the couch, but your body is still running a marathon on the inside. Nutrition plays a massive role here, too. After any kind of exertion, your body is screaming for raw materials to rebuild. The main ones are protein for muscle repair and carbohydrates to restock your energy stores, which are called glycogen. If you don't refuel properly, your body can't complete the repair process. It's like sending that construction crew back to work without any bricks or mortar. Your muscles won't repair fully, your energy tanks will stay half empty, and your body will enter the next day already at a deficit. This nutritional shortfall is a direct cause of physical fatigue and can also lead to mental fog, as your brain is a huge consumer of energy. Hydration is another simple but critical piece of the recovery puzzle. Water is involved in almost every single metabolic process in your body, including transporting nutrients to your cells and flushing out waste products. When you're dehydrated, everything slows down. Your blood volume can decrease, making your heart work harder to pump blood, which is tiring in itself. The removal of metabolic byproducts from your muscles is less efficient, which can contribute to soreness and slow down repair. Even mild dehydration can lead to significant drops in energy levels, concentration, and physical performance. It's one of the easiest things to fix, yet so often overlooked as a reason for feeling tired. And of course, we have to talk about sleep. Sleep is the prime time for recovery. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which is essential for repairing tissues. Your brain also gets to work, clearing out metabolic waste that builds up during the day. If your sleep is short or fragmented, you're cutting this critical maintenance window short. You wake up without having fully recharged, both physically and mentally. Poor recovery habits during the day, like being stressed or eating poorly, can sabotage your sleep at night, creating a vicious cycle. You're too tired to make good choices during the day, which leads to poor sleep, which makes you even more tired. So, how do all these factors connect to that feeling of being constantly tired? It's a cumulative effect. It's not just one night of bad sleep or one missed meal. It's the compounding impact of low-grade inflammation, hormonal imbalances, a nervous system stuck in overdrive, and insufficient nutrients over weeks and months. Your body is incredibly resilient, but it has its limits. When the demands you place on it consistently outweigh its ability to recover, fatigue is the inevitable result. It's your body's way of waving a white flag and saying, I can't keep up with this pace. Think about your energy as a bank account. Every activity, work, exercise, stress is a withdrawal. Recovery, sleep, nutrition, relaxation is a deposit. When your withdrawals consistently exceed your deposits, your account becomes overdrawn. At first, you might not notice it, but eventually, you'll feel the effects. That's the persistent fatigue that so many people experience. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a biological signal that the balance between stress and recovery is off. Understanding this dynamic is the first step. The tiredness you feel isn't just in your head. It's a real physiological state caused by an overwhelmed system. Your body isn't failing. It's communicating a need. The constant fatigue is a symptom of poor recovery, a sign that your internal repair crew needs better support, better resources, and more time to do its job effectively. By paying attention to these signals, you can start to address the root causes of why you feel so tired. Instead of just trying to push through the exhaustion, it's about working with your body's natural processes, not against them.